the spot. Smoking roaches in the building, and you got to keep it hush. Catch us live on YouTube and the Spotify. Beat the block. Numbers going up, we in the game, so it ain't no stop. Club is smoking roaches, so you won't miss when
Welcome back to the Smoking Roses podcast. I'm your host, Cody the Comic. I got my partner in crime in the building.
Mr. Robert Coffey.
How you feeling today on this Sunday, Robert Coffey?
I'm feeling great, my brother. How you doing today, man?
Man, it was a productive motherfucking day, nigga. We had some good time, a content Sunday, so shit. And then
Yeah,
we back and made it for the show, so
yeah, yeah,
shout out to Ganja Girl 420. Came popped
yeah.
out with us, had the kids with her today on set. We had
420
a good
genetics, you mean?
I
Yeah,
mean, 420 Genetics, my bad,
yeah,
baby.
that's it. Ganja girl is what you call it, Shiva.
Yeah,
Yeah, that,
Sheba, my bad. I
yeah,
get
that
my
was
Sheba girls mixed up. All of them smoke to me. All of them
no
stay
bullshit. No
high
bullshit. But
with the smoking roaches. How
definitely
you
give a
feeling?
shout out to 420, bro. Definitely
Yeah,
give a
shout
shout
out
out to
420.
420 because she came through and really looked out for us today and did some things for me, man. So definitely want to give her a special shout out, bro. I really
Big,
appreciate it.
big shout outs. Yeah, we needed that work. All us like seen some shit today that we needed to see basically. So,
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
said, most of our success I understand now is gonna come more of us come from more of us just taking chances, Rob, man.
Mhm, mhm.
Especially when it comes to ideas and our creativity and we got the tools to do a lot of things we've always wanted to do. Now it's just putting them into action. So one of those days was just one of those days to get up and get it done, and we figure it out in the editing and leave
Yeah, and
everything else to edit.
right, and like we always say, bro, it's the fact about just going out there and getting started. Once you go out there and
Man,
just get started on something, it automatically, subconsciously makes you want to go out there and improve it and do better each. Even if you only want to go out there and do one, now we want to do
one
skits, now
thing,
we want to shoot
everything,
movies, now we want
movies,
to do just because we got an opportunity to actually go out there and see what it feels like to be in a director's eyes or bringing your idea to life and
cameraman,
digital in
all
the physical.
roles. Like we had to do
Yeah,
all roles, all the
you have to
switching
play all of
roles,
that.
man.
Yeah.
Dealing with the atmosphere around us, how to work with it. So
Mhm.
it was a beautiful thing. I know they call it rough shooting and raw shooting, and like
Right.
in places you don't have to have licenses, and you just basically pop
Mhm.
up and shoot and do raw cuts. But it feels natural doing those type of things because how we work is
Right.
pretty much quick like that on hand. Once we get a good rhythm
Mhm.
to it, boom,
Yeah.
let's go take after take after take. We know what to do. And
Mhm.
for us now, a lot of this stuff is I like to say it now is unscripted.
Right.
That with
Right.
these ideas, we in the car driving to the set and coming up and filling up ideas. But thank y'all for coming to put something together for me because it's for one of my songs. We about to drop it, y'all. We ain't gonna tell y'all too much, but it
Yeah,
was
don't
a
give it
great
too much.
content Sunday.
Yeah,
You
don't
ain't
give
do
him too
nothing
much.
else. If you
Right.
ain't did nothing else today, I hope your Sunday was productive. And the team Smoking Roses really had a great productive Sunday.
Oh
We
yeah.
seen some sights today. It was beautiful women, nice cars coming
And
through,
and
sun shining.
what else was good about today, we actually got in our mindset now that we're gonna start giving y'all a lot more content. Yeah. So make sure y'all, I'm telling y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to the These Smoking Roaches podcast on YouTube, young. I'm telling you, or Google us
It's
if you
gonna
can't
get
find.
entertaining.
We're
It's
gonna
gonna
have
get
some
entertaining.
stuff for y'all. We got some people lined up. We're gonna give some shout outs in a few minutes from the people
Oh yeah,
that we met this weekend from
we had
another
a
show
long
where we
weekend.
popped up. Yeah, we always going somewhere. That's good, yeah. But we're gonna definitely talk about that. But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get in there. We're gonna save a little bit for a little bit later on. You know what I'm saying? But like you said though,
Yeah,
we did have a productive day, bro. And I really was excited to go out there and put the director's hat on, even though I've never been like a director per se. It was still
so
exciting to go out there and look at the camera and try to find visuals and try to find angles and try to find which
hmm
way is the best concept, which way gonna give you the best sight and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
hmm
it feels so good to be able to go out there and just do something creative. Now I really want to go out there and shoot more content. Now I really want to be behind the cameras and checking out the different angles now because it was interesting. It was fun. You know what I'm saying? Like they always say, when you start something new, it's always exciting in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But this is something that like I really enjoy doing. You know what I'm saying? I really like doing content creating. And I'm not doing the thing that I said I didn't want to do, which was jump around and act all goofy and stupid acting. We
Nah. Hey,
actually
y'all, he was in front of the camera. Y'all, this
right,
motherfucker, this nigga had his. I went out there with the intentions to have my Denzel on. This nigga had
right.
his goddamn Will Smith on today. Y'all should
No
have seen him.
bullshit. No
I was
bullshit.
like this behind the camera. When it was my turn to get behind the camera,
God
I was
damn.
like, look at this motherfucker here.
It's called
I'm
acting,
proud
bro.
of him.
It's
Yeah,
called
nah, you
acting, bro. I got on my business card acting, hosting,
hosted.
comedian. All my shit actually lines up. Some
Hey,
people just put that shit on there because they see somebody
man,
else do it.
man say comedian, tap dancer, I
No
juggle
bullshit.
backwards.
No
I could do
bullshit.
3 backflips in a row. Everything we can do, bro. We just gotta throw it out there to the world. And
That's it.
like I said, we've been blessed to make it this far from entertainment for all the years we put in. Now
Right.
it's starting to
Right.
make sense for us. You get that moment from, especially for entertainers, is that you work so hard for a goal, and maybe that goal may not be your goal. Maybe I worked
Mhm.
so hard to, damn,
Mhm.
I was influenced by Denzel, Jamie Foxx, Samuel
Mhm.
Jackson, but their goal might not be your goal. So your path to where you really supposed to be may be different from theirs. And
Right.
one thing with us, I've always felt like our path was totally different from the norm, from the mainstream.
Mhm.
I always feel that we was gonna have to go dig extra deep into the mud, get stuck in the mud,
Right.
learn how to put one knee down and wiggle the other leg out. Once we got one out,
Mhm.
then walk on
Mhm.
quicksand to get this shit. Nobody was gonna drop this joint off onto our doorsteps, bro. So, and the best part is, like you said, is the journey, bro. We get out there
Yeah.
and trying it, learning it, go back and see it, see the mistakes, and see what we want to add. What can we do better? Same thing from the first day of comedy when we tried.
Yep.
Damn,
Yep.
we way funnier than we were the first day we tried. So
Yep.
now look what
Yep.
it's fulfilled for us. So with this, like you said, it sparked a new love in us and a new creative lane for us with us being comedians that Stevie and Jay gonna have to compete with us now.
Mhm.
They can go crazy on the
Mhm.
animated series. Y'all gonna follow and watch these two guys behind us.
Yeah.
But now
Yeah.
we feel that okay, feel us in real time. Feel
Right.
get to
Right.
know us personally, the real ideas we have that we can bring to life that
Right.
we don't
Right.
have to exaggerate and bring you right into it. So we're
And
feeling ourselves every time we step out and accomplish something.
And a lot of things a lot of people don't know. The podcast was supposed to be the second nature of the Smoking Roaches. It was originally the cartoon. And we're still gonna give y'all the cartoon and we're gonna give y'all the full breakdown on how
They
Smoking
get it.
Roaches,
Yeah, they
how
get
it's
it
created, where it
on the
came from. We're
show.
gonna give y'all the full breakdown once we start doing the cartoon. Because we do want to
Mhm.
leave y'all something to wonder and be interested in trying to figure out what's the true story behind it. So we're gonna save some of that. But at the same time, like you said, we definitely gonna be dropping some content, bro. Like every chance we
Yeah.
get, we're gonna see us popping up everywhere. I mean, like I said, we done did last week we did the Skunk Festival. You know what I'm saying? Week before that,
Week
we went
before that
down
Florida
Miami.
takeover,
You know what I'm
Miami,
saying?
Fort
Now we down
Lauderdale.
here. We did Baltimore this weekend. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
shout
saying?
out to
Shout out to
Baltimore. Let's
Baltimore.
let's let's get into it
Let's
about
get into that.
yesterday's
Yeah.
festivities.
Yeah.
Because ladies and gentlemen, after
Yeah.
yesterday, I've never seen Rob Kofi leave the city of Baltimore with a smile like he had on
No
his face.
bullshit.
And
No
when
bullshit.
I say y'all, over the last 10 years, we done took
Yeah.
over 100 trips up that motherfucking city. If this motherfucker ain't had a skull on his face every
Yeah.
time we leave that joint, I don't give a fuck if he had a killer night on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Women was throwing their panties at him. He
Mm-hmm.
just didn't like it.
I can't. I
Man, I'm
can't.
trying to go.
I couldn't.
Goddamn. And the night we caught a flat, he
Yeah.
didn't
Oh
even
my
want to
God.
go up there that
Oh
night.
my
We got
God, bro.
big. We got big to go up Baltimore that night. And he's
Man.
just like, I don't want to go. I said, bruh, she invited us. We really need to hit this. We've been killing some shows for her. She really wanted us on the big door. We get there, big
Yeah.
show, packed out, sold out. I think we got a little check and everything. Look,
Mm-hmm.
women looking good. They winking at Rob and all that. He had a
Yeah.
killer set. I had a killer set right behind there.
Yeah.
Man, I knew something was up because I looked down when I came out and my shoes was dirty. I said, God damn. He walked around on the driver's side, pulled off a little bit. He said, what the fuck? Looked out with goddamn nail in the car. He said, I fucking hate Baltimore. And we went up Baltimore for like 2 years. So, and then we went back up for another show. He was like, all right, it's all right. But now when we were finally welcomed yesterday, I can say that it's different now. It's different. It's a different vibe totally. It's a different, not just a different look in Baltimore, but I can honestly say their gentrification was more needed to their city
you can
than
definitely
like a city like DC, New York. We've always had gentrification in those type of cities, but Baltimore is a city out of one of the major cities. I've always said it needed a look. It's always had a grimy look, but since the 50s, since they shut down the factories, the money stopped flowing, but it's always been a successful city. People that can grow up under those conditions and get out of there and tell their story. It's a deep-rooted city like Washington, D.C. So sitting up there with my guy Ferg, shout out to Ferg. First off, shout out to Man's Landia because this is another Man's Landia connection. Shout out to the sponsors.
Yes, sir.
They keeping us on the road, working hard.
Yes,
so
sir.
we shout out to the Bands Lady crew.
And Bands, what Bands landed. And again, we keep telling y'all every week, and we're gonna keep telling y'all, we're gonna keep pushing it in your face. If you're trying to get your marketing game up, if you're trying to get your merch game up, if you're trying to figure out how to run your social media and get that algorithm on your side, there's classes, there's schools, Bands Landia got it for you. I'm telling you. Y'all need to tell them, y'all need to come hang with us, man. I'm telling you, see how we moving already. This is all through their sponsorship. So I'm telling you, I got to jump on board with Bands Landia, bro. Bandslandia.com, bro. I'm telling you, if you want to tighten your game up, get it where it's supposed to be.
You want to get good growth behind your brand. You want to see somebody that can see value in you when you don't have nobody to come and like your page, when nobody comes to support your product, nobody to come to show you love and lift you up in them times of need. Because we all, as creators, go through it. If you understand when you have to wake up with ideas out your sleep and jot it down, then it's gonna take a little minute to put it together, and it comes together, and only you feel satisfied. As creators and artists, we are tired of that. And Bands Landia is a home that is letting artists know, creators know, look, come here. If you need some shine on your love and and love on your creations, this is a nice home. But come with something. And they just not taking no stick man on a piece of paper and
some kind of design.
make sure you've been pushing something and trying to create something and do the rest. You have a platform like Smoking Roaches. We're a part of. We will do the rest. If once you link with us, man, they keeping us moving, Rob. I haven't complained yet from day one. And Eli, man, shout out to Snook, shout out to all the family. But Baltimore is where it's at. Shout out to Baltimore. If don't nobody know, me and Rob we personally decided to take the DC and Baltimore aesthetic, systemic bullshit they have about the twin cities, the cousin cities, whatever you want to call us. We are breaking the bullshit. We need to make these connections because we honestly sat out there on the corner, on the bricks, in the hustle, in the mix of Baltimore yesterday in a nice social setting, right down there by the market, right there where the flow of traffic be, with mixed races that remind me of DC, but much more love. Charm City is a place where a lot of DC artists, I'm letting y'all know, get y'all music up to Baltimore, connect with some of the artists, make some mixtapes and some tracks with these guys. These guys have some of the same stories. They got the same hustle we got. One thing about it, they respect DC. They love DC. They don't think we fuck with them, and that's the problem. So me and Rob here to set it in stone. We gonna carry it everywhere we go. If you fuck with somebody from Baltimore, we adding that to the DMV but one thing about Baltimore, we feel Baltimore is like DC where it stands alone. To be a small city like Philly, New Orleans, it's little cities that can stand alone then get the respect like it's New York or California or Atlanta or bigger Miami, like a bigger city. So one thing we seen in Baltimore, Rob, I gotta show love, and I'm gonna let you go ahead and run it down and get your side and get some shout outs. Shout out to my man Ferg came out there half Ferg, half chicken man. He got 2 hustles. We watched these guys get on this block and hustle. They hustle.
Yeah.
Nigga got on a chicken suit. Man,
Yeah.
we out here got his men out there, the music blasting, he got his merch out there. All the women walking past, give him the hug, man. The white dudes, all races. I watched all different races. At least 6, 7 different races walk up here and hug him, a black brother in a chicken suit with dreadlocks selling his merch. I just watched him sell 15, 20 shirts and had some merchandise yesterday, sitting out there on the pound like he's selling drugs and people respecting him. So it don't act like it can't be done. It's just spinning the hustle. It's spinning your goddamn hustle. What can you do? What you willing to do? Who gonna be standing around you, supporting you, standing out there on them corners all day? And for us to take that little drive up there on our word, saying you part of family and you right with us, bro. We gonna come to where you at. We gonna show you love. We want to know your story. So shout out to Ferg for giving me the dope interview. Rob cleaned up the rest with the networking, and we got to hit the streets and talk to some people.
Didn't we?
Man, let them know, Rob.
That was definitely. I mean, it was so crazy. You said enough, bro, because it was definitely.
Rob.
It was definitely one of those times when we went up there. Like I said, I'm hard on Baltimore, bro. I'm hard on Baltimore.
Not no more. Not
no more. But it's been that way.
It's loosening up.
Since I was a little pup, you know what I'm saying? Since I was in my 20s, I've never liked Baltimore because I had like one bad experience at like a McDonald's or some shit like that. So I was like, man, fuck Baltimore, and I always stood on that. You know what I'm saying? And then it highlighted when the tire got flat or when we had a bad show or something. I will blame it on the city of Baltimore itself. Not nothing bad, but I just had my ways.
Yeah, you know the energy.
Right. And to come up here yesterday and hang out, like you said, with Ferg and fried chicken, attire and stuff like that, bro. It was a kind of vibe and the kind of energy that makes you want to come and love their city. You know what I'm saying? They welcomed him in there with open arms. Like I said, we stood outside the shop. We was out there. He was out there selling his products. He had all his shirts. He had all his hats. He had tennis shoes. He had everything with his fried chicken brand on it. He had his sponsors out there. You know what I'm saying? So it was, and I was right there too. I seen him selling shirts and hats and stuff to everybody that walked by. He was moving everything. But
price wasn't it. They didn't question the price, Rob. They seen that they got right on it, bro.
And got right on. And that's the thing that that's what Smoking Roaches is all about. Again, I always try to promote this and push this as much as possible. We love to see young entrepreneurs, especially young black men, that's trying to do something other than just pushing drugs and, you know what I'm saying, doing some of that crazy stuff out here. There's actually some youngies out here that's really trying to do something. They always said, if you can sell drugs, you can sell clothes. You can
sell anything.
You know what I'm saying? You can run a business. So with that same concept and seeing those dudes out there doing that, it was really a great thing to see. It was really a blessing to be out there and be able to see it and to come together from DC to Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? But I also want to shout out, like I said, Fergs from Gotta Love Fried Chicken Attire. Also, I want to get a shout out to his man, this dude right here. I love this little dude. When I first meet somebody and I get that energy, bro, I really fuck with this dude. Static. Dashawn is my man right here.
Static, wow.
We like Static. But he about his game. I'm gonna call him a YK. He a young king. You know, he was about his shit. He know how to hustle. He know how to stand his ground. You know what I'm saying? I really fuck with him. He actually got an album coming out called The Purple Rage 2. He got that coming out also. And he's the CEO of Static Attire. So, and we're gonna have him on the podcast in June as well. So this man right here, this young dude right here, he was out there at Match the Fact. He had teamed up with Ferg out there, and they both had their products on the table.
They mixed, they merged, they trapped out together. I like to see that. There are 3 different products out there.
Yeah,
man, everybody hustling, and you know they asked it. They be like, "Yeah, you can bring your merch up here." They say, "Nah." I let them know our shit's still getting pressed. Our shit is on the way. Don't worry about me and Rob. You gonna see us everywhere slinging them motherfucking shirts this summer.
Just our presence up there was good.
We needed that motivation. So, like I said, one thing we blessed with, Rob, is, man, hook up these mics and these cameras. Let's go talk to these people, see what they're doing, put the word out on the streets, because it's not enough people out here putting on the word. Go ahead for the shout out, because you know you gotta get some good people.
And I got like I said, my man Static. And one last shout out I gotta give. This one right here is kind of dope because as we was up there, we met the guy that shot all of it. He was the videographer out there. Shout out big time to Slash TV, bro. Slash
Slash
TV,
TV. Oh yeah.
SLASSH TV, Slash TV, bro.
Man, shout out.
This
Thanks
dude
for
out here,
interviewing me.
yeah, man. This dude out here, man, he was
Yeah.
getting some dope camera shots, some dope camera
Yeah.
angles. And one thing about him that I love so much, bro, he was from the motherland of Ghana, bro. He
Mhm.
was originally from Ghana. And as I was
Nah,
sitting
keep
there,
it 100, Rob. Let them
yeah,
know that's Michael Blackson, cameraman. So
yeah,
you
it
know
actually
we
was. Yeah, I'm
lucky,
glad that you
small,
said that. I'm glad that you said that.
small world. We been
Yeah,
comedians and we bump into his cameraman
yeah,
and go on
camera
tour
hand for
with
the
him
Yep, yep.
and
And he does a
come
lot
on, man.
of camera work for a lot of African heritage
Heritage
African
parties and
artists. Yeah, from
artists,
Africa and
yeah.
stuff like
So
that. So
we
he
on
did
our
that for
way,
me.
Slim,
So
making them connections.
yeah, so to sit there and talk to him about him being from Accra, and we was of course talking about politics, and of course we was talking about the cultures and how
Mm-hmm.
women are over here and how women are over here. He said, "Man, it's so much different." He said, "Back home in Africa, bro, you the man over that joint." He said, "Over here, it's
Yeah,
hard."
American man.
He said,
He
"It's
said it,
too
man.
hard over here." He said, "At home, bro,
Yeah.
you buy you a house. Once you finish paying for it, it's your house. You ain't
That's
got
just
no
it.
taxes. You ain't got nothing else. It's yours." He
Yeah,
said,
might
"I
be
was."
some land in Africa too. Don't worry
No
about it.
doubt. And he said it's cheap as hell too. So that's another place we gotta definitely go. He said Ghana is
Cheap
definitely
as hell. How cheap?
Yeah, he's saying $10,000. You good over that joint, bro. Like
Oh, that's cheap as hell.
if you could make the money you make over here in America, over in Africa, bro, you good, bro. So you save you
The
about 50
fuck?
grand, 60 grand, go over that junk, and you living good for a
You
good 10
good.
years with no problem. Find you a small job, you good, bro. I don't figure
I'm
all of
flipping,
that.
mama. This is my job, content creator.
Yeah, no bullshit.
I
No
will
bullshit.
be an African podcaster.
And he
Don't
said they'll
worry.
love us over there too.
Curly the man, they gonna love some me.
He said
They
they'll love
say,
us over
damn
there.
smoking roaches. We like that.
We love
Oh,
you guys. We love you guys. And he
hit
was
us
just
with the
loving
dot.
and he was loving the quote too, you know, the little hashtag. The little,
Everybody was. They
hashtag.
kept saying it, man.
Yeah, they
Shout
kept
out to
saying
B
it.
More. It ain't
Yeah,
take long. Florida, they was saying it too. Shout out
yeah.
to
They about to
Scumfest,
catch on.
Ocean City, all y'all up there, man. What you
That was
smoking
very
down to
well.
the roads,
Yeah, so as a matter
man?
of fact, while we're on that, let's bring that up next. As a matter of fact, so I always ask you, my boy Colin, we smoke good because we grow good. Hey man, what you smoking down to the road, homie?
You want to know what?
He had to think about it for a second.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you this because I just had some flavors from yesterday. From shout out to our little plug up in Baltimore.
Okay.
I need to look through my phone and follow my man. Now he was one of them backpackers, homie. Shout out to the
Right,
backpack hustlers.
right,
They
right.
take their chance and run from the police with the backpack. Look, he was
Keep
one of them. He
it
said, "I jump
pushing.
over the cars if
Keep
I
it
gotta get
pushing.
help." I said, "That's all right, Slim. You know you got a good intentions out here, bro. You ain't out here doing nothing wrong. Who the fuck tripping off a little bit of weed now? Get your
Right.
money, man." Rob supported him too. Where we go, we touch down and
Support
support our
everybody.
fucking habits, man.
Yeah, yeah.
We not those guys. You let us know and we smelling and looking at some good shit. The roach gang gonna let you know. But
We on.
on serious business,
What you got this week?
I'm
What
gonna
do you
call
get?
this I'm gonna call this the motherfucking be more careful.
Okay. Okay. I like that one.
I gotta get to be more. This shit do hit. I ain't even
Okay.
gonna lie. The shit was
Yeah,
because
yeah,
we kept going. We spoke about 10 days shooting
yeah,
content earlier today, about 20
yeah,
days.
yeah.
Nigga was
It
scraping
was
up.
good, man.
Man, we got down to the crumbs and the keef that they tried,
Yeah.
and the wind was smoking, blowing the J. And we
So
should have
we
went
had
out there with some blunts. We got rolled up with blunts outside though.
yeah, no doubt. It lasts a little longer. Them white boys, them Jones burn, them papers burn fast as hell, yeah.
Hey, that
Exactly.
water, that air off the water was fucking my little J's out. I take one
Yeah,
hit, looking down, I'm down
that
to the
joint
ropes.
gone. Yeah, I felt
Down
kind of
to
bad
the-
when I gave it to him. I'm like, my bad, dog. We only hit this joint like 2 times and it burnt down, yeah. But I
What you
got some,
smoking? What you smoking today?
I got me some daggone some of that Be More Finest as well. But I got me some cotton candy from him this time. He definitely had some flavors, you know what I'm saying? So I got me a cotton candy as always, sativa hybrid. You know how I do, man. So I don't try to switch up too much. I like to stick to my certain kinds of brands and stuff like that because
He
I
was
don't be
getting
wanting
high
to roll.
yesterday.
I don't want to roll 4 or 5 J's. I want to roll 1 or 2 J's and just ride that wave. You know what I'm saying? So That's all it's
Let me
about with that.
since we going there, don't act
Mhm.
like you ain't partaking other flavors. Let me
There
give
you
a
go.
big shout out to my girl, Key to Your Soul. She's a chef and caterer up in Baltimore, man. She pulled
Mhm.
up on us. Shout out to Kiki. Pulled us right up on the pop up, pop the trunk, old school. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I got the fruit cups, I got salad cups, chicken, all this. Look,
Seafood salad.
infused drink. No soon Rob her infused drink.
I
Oh,
got
what
the support,
flavors you
buddy.
got, boo?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
this nigga,
And that junk
he
knock you on your motherfucking ass because I hit that junk. I was like, oh Lord, yeah, that junk got a
Ki-
bite to that joint. Yeah. So
Kiki, we apologize. Next time we're up in Baltimore, we're gonna do your own special
yep.
smoking munchies. Rob forgot we
Yeah.
was smoking
Yeah.
weed, we eating your salad, sipped your drink and all that. Next thing we know, you was pulling off. We could have
Yeah.
did a quick
Yeah.
munchies. We owe you one. That's on
Right.
Rob.
That's
But
on
I'm gonna
me. I
make
got
sure he
you for
don't
that.
forget you. We got all your information. I'm gonna hit you back, and we're gonna do a
Yeah.
special smoking the munchies, and we're gonna have you. You can cook a meal or whatever you want to do, Kiki. But keep doing your thing, girl. I really respect you. Like I said, I went to the car, man, ate it because I was hungry as shit out there, motherfucker, smoking
Mhm.
and smoking. Man, ate
Mhm.
it. Forgot she gave us some crackers at the bottom of the bag. I
No
said, God
bullshit.
damn,
Some rich
she
junk. When
throwing,
she said that,
look,
I was hooked, bro.
she throwing the wrist like grandma. I
Yeah.
said, God
Yeah.
damn.
I
I
was
said,
hooked.
oh, I looked over, Rob spread this shit all on the cracker like a
Nice and neat.
bougie,
Mhm.
uptight bougie motherfucker. I said, oh, you gonna eat
Roberto
some.
Coufe.
I said, oh, Roberto, oh, you eat from the
That's how I
side
eat.
now,
Yes,
huh?
sir.
You a side eating motherfucker. You get you
Yeah.
something on a cracker, huh?
Yes, sir.
But
Yes,
yeah, man,
sir.
I gotta shout out to her, man, because people that bless you with their food and good intentions, and I ain't come home and throw
No
up and
doubt.
wasn't sick of, and I ate the seafood salad.
No
You
doubt. I
you
had the
put your
chicken
foot in
salad.
it, sweetheart.
Yeah.
It was good,
Yeah.
and you had the big crab, the shrimps in there, the nice real crab meat. That's B more, so
Mhm.
they don't play when it comes to seafood.
Yeah,
And
no doubt. No doubt.
Ferg said, "Man, look out for my homegirl. Y'all support the community." And we was out there. That's what it's
We was
for.
on it.
And we not gonna forget y'all. And we definitely gonna spin back because the weather about to break and all y'all outside events.
Yeah, no
Hit the
doubt.
line. We up there.
No
It ain't
doubt.
30 minutes away. 25 doing 85. So
Mhm. Hey, definitely
we up
shout out
there.
to Baltimore, young. Give him Baltimore one more round of applause, bro.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. We definitely had a great time this weekend in Baltimore. We really appreciate the love. Like I said, I'm the most hard-headedest motherfucker in the world when it comes to when I get set in my ways, I'm set in my ways. But this week, Baltimore definitely showed some love. Everybody was out there showing love. He was like, bro, you gotta hang out with us. We gonna turn up in this little rip right here, about to get loose and all that. But we had to come back, unfortunately. But like I said, we
Oh, I looked
definitely
on
gonna be
the
back in Baltimore.
I
Yeah.
checked this Instagram. They was lit
Yeah.
last night. Hey,
Yeah,
homie,
they
he had
were.
the bras clapping for him when he walked the nigga. I said, what type shit? He
Yeah.
said, I told you.
What
And
a
so,
chicken suit on.
and I said, guess what? No matter what, I love these connections we making, bro. Because one thing we
Right.
is showing,
Right.
we letting people know, don't be scared to show your life. Don't be scared to
Mhm.
show your successes in life. Who can
Mhm.
tell you successful or not when you get up every day doing something you love and can benefit from it and feeding your family
Mhm.
from your dreams and your passions and from your
Yep.
hard fucking work that you do with your hands every day. You can
Yep.
walk down the street and see people wearing your shirt. People think, oh man, when the new joint's coming out? Because I need a joint to match my shoes, man. I'm going out of town. And I'm
Mhm.
listening to people walk up
Mhm.
making custom orders and they taking people numbers
That's
and
the truth,
information.
dude.
That's hustling, bruh.
Yeah.
I don't care
Yeah.
what you say, Rob. That's the
Yeah.
only thing I can respect, bruh. That's what
Mhm.
I
And it
don't
feels good.
mind.
And it
It
feels good to
feels
be able
great.
to do that, to have a product that you created from your imagination and be able to put it on a shirt and somebody actually give you real money for your idea. You know what I'm saying? That's the most beautiful thing in the world because when it happens, it means somebody sees your vision and believed in it and liked your idea that you came up with, bro. So when we do make these connections, when we do go out here and we do talk to these people and we do connect with other people, it's always good to motivate somebody else to keep going and not to stop. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when things don't move as fast as we wanted to, or them checks don't come in as fast as we want them to, or enough of them checks ain't coming in like we want to, we tend to want to
Gotta have them
quit.
hustles. Yeah,
But
you gotta
sometimes
have
you got
them.
to it takes a little bit of time for them things because you got to always remember you're building something. You're not just going to jump out there and be able to make it and you're going to be successful right off the break. You got to build something and have something worth talking about or have something that somebody want to see and want to endorse before you become successful. Once you do that part, the grunt part, the hard working part, you don't have no choice but to go to the next level. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of times we tend to quit when the going gets tough sometimes, you know what I mean? But like I said, bro, Smoking Roaches is the platform of 2026 and beyond that's going to be able to promote and push anybody that's trying to start something. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be an entrepreneur, trying to start your own business, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're a rapper, artist, whatever you are, I don't care how old you are, whatever. Everybody got a story. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm kind of excited when I get Static up here, because the little young king, he really had a story that he really want to talk about.
Have some energy.
Oh yeah, and he get and I want our audience to listen to his side of the story. You know what I'm saying? We so quick to judge because me and you are both older than the young dude, but
please listen to the youngest.
You know what I'm saying? They got a story as well because they want to do the right thing. They got the right mindset, but they're soldiers with no direction. They're warriors with no direction. You see what I'm saying? They just have all these strengths and have all these powers, but they have no direction. You know what I'm saying?
We were there. Yeah, we can relate. And so
and it took someone like an elder, like we had elders to be able to break us down and set us down and tell us, hey,
and we gotta let them know they still got elders out here. And we are those. And see, but the thing about it, Rob, in these scenarios, in these situations, brother, I can honestly say it's not. I understand the eldership because I understand the wisdom that we both bring from a different type of, perspective. When we definitely talking to our younger peers, we come with a different mindset. We not gonna give them even like, from example, if they were to get some instructions or information from an older cat, the information they give them on survival tactics, on move, hustle, quick, and everything. I understand our proper place as, seniors of our peers and, the unks now, whatever you want to call us. We honor all that. We know Uncle Nkulu. It's an honoring name calling somebody an unc. So when we look at those, I don't really see the unc side because we get more embraced on the big brother side. So it's all full circle. We can, like you said, sometimes we sit in circles and play the father role. Sometimes we might tap in on something that grandfather should say. So it's just being that male figure, that figure that's taking so much castration right now, so much segregation, so much, man, just everything they can throw at a black male, a black heterosexual man, the fathers, men that's just choosing their life to live their dreams successfully and go day by day, not uninterrupting the world, trying to do what they're finding their purpose in a way. We are out here. We're not celebrated enough. No, and it's not on us to be celebrated. Our job is to do the work.
Yep.
Let's get together and celebrate each other.
Yeah.
Trust me. The women see it. It's enough great women out here that commend us and honor us. Our kids know it. Our kids know we out here working hard. The people around us that really take notes, that take key, that talk to us personally every day, know our personal struggles. And I'm not speaking just from my point of view, your point of view, Rob. I'm talking about the people that we're meeting. We talk to them. They understand, damn, I got one uncle. He buy a shirt. He come out here, hustle with me. And I tell people all the time, all you need is one. You get somebody else other than yourself believing in you, that helps you motivate from stopping, bro. Like we can always blessedly tell this story. Both of us stopped each other from quitting comedy. We seen the same thing, start comparing notes and said, fuck it, let's just go attack it together and shit.
And that's the beautiful thing, my bad. And that's the beautiful thing about it also, because again, we saw it wasn't just, Ferg by himself out there doing it, which was great that he was out there. But his brother was out there joining beside him. His Static was out there beside him. Slash TV was out there. Slash TV was out there, was recording. People was
Tall Cuz kept fucking with the brides. Tall Cuz was like security.
So it was a whole little thing out there. So he wasn't out there by himself like boy grind. I mean, he was grinding, but it was it was a full thing of seeing a whole bunch of young black dudes coming together and supporting one cause. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always about everybody trying to be the chief. Somebody sometimes got to be the Indian sometimes and let the chief run. You know what I'm saying? And when it's your turn to be the chief, you'll be the chief and
You
the
know how
Indians
to
get
do
behind
it.
you. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
all.
it's always about following behind whoever y'all feel as though as the hottest one at the moment, or what's jumping
Has
right
leader
now.
no, who has leadership qualities? We're not
Right,
going to
right,
hide and jumping
right,
because hide and jumping may fizzle out, Rob. Who
right,
has the
right.
strongest leadership qualities?
That we
Even
can
the
all get
strongest.
behind.
Listen to this. I've learned this from being young. Even having the strongest leadership qualities, the leader doesn't have to stand out in the front.
Yep. Yep.
I came from when I was in a go-go band, Rob, in high school. My lead mic man, that's my guy.
Mm-hmm.
But this goes back to other bands I was with. They come back to me as the lead keyboard player. Or what song should we hit? What vibes you see they cracking to? And come back to me for notes. So it was like, you know what to do. Ring this one, hit this one. I'm going to go into this, sling that transit. You don't always just know your position when it's time to lead.
Right.
Somebody has to lead.
Somebody got to lead. Yeah.
Somebody has to step up.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, a lot of people don't step up and lead because the leader has to take all the sacrifices at the end, even if win, lose, draw, whatever.
Yeah.
And you know, with most leaders that are born leaders, not there for the gratitude, the gratification, not there to pat my back because I did something good. It's not about that. It's about getting the job done. I don't care where you are.
If you notice, all artists and all group members, there's always the one that starts the foundation. You know what I'm saying? Nelly and Lunatics, 50 Cent's G Unit.
Come
You know
on
what I'm
now.
saying? Jay-Z, the Rockefeller. It's
Come on
always
now.
Buffy, Bad Boys. It's always the one that's the guidance of everybody that understand he has to be the one that's out in the forefront. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that made it seemed like to me the thing that made all those guys successful, and the way I see a lot of other of these young dudes, they was doing it when they was out there yesterday, was they realized who the head guy was and they stood their place. Like I said, they knew
players
their
ran
lane.
around them.
They knew what they were supposed to do. They know they were supposed to hype him up just as much they hyping their brand up. It's the same thing with Bands Landed. It's kind of the same concept. Everybody's in this one group hyping everybody else's up with everybody else's product. So you got 15, 16 different motherfuckers hyping each other up. Their fans seeing their fans. It's a whole, like you said, ecosystem, a whole endless cycle of everybody looking out for everybody. There's no hating. All you're doing is doing the same routine every day that we always do when you're creating content. After you finish creating the content, when you post it, like, subscribe somebody else shit, repost somebody else shit, do all that within that content creating moment, and you're done, pretty much done for the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? So it don't take much to do that kind of stuff, bro.
You can go fry fish or catch them.
You know what I'm saying? Or do a music video or something like that. When you got a song you've been sitting on for 15 years, now you want to shoot music videos, and this nigga want to go out and buy a nice car, rent cars and shit to shoot in the background, and he want to have pictures of boats and shit. Like, get the boat scene so we can look like we in the boat, nigga.
Hey, we gotta get the boat scene. Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes. All we need is them boats and hoes.
Nigga don't wear Hollywood. I'm like, here we go. He want to get the shiny suits and have a. I
don't want no shiny suit.
He want me to me out that junk with my shirt, my jacket kind of open, so my chest hairs can stick out.
That's on you. Whatever you want to do.
Shit,
we get to do. Hey, she ain't complain. She was with all the shit.
Yeah, she was with all the shit.
She was trying to steal a boat. See,
420
man, 420 said, y'all want to steal a boat? We can shoot a real scene, man. I said, nah, 420. It's a nice day. We ain't trying to go to this.
Deep it into her eyes and shit. This nigga singing into the mic. Y'all go see the clip, yeah. Wait till y'all see the clip, yeah. We really have.
Hey, we need to start dropping the behind the scenes of a lot of shit. They will die laughing off the shit we don't get right.
Bruh, how many takes it take to get it? I see why it takes so long in Hollywood.
I see why niggas ask for $20 million and I'll be in my trailer until y'all get this shit together. Eating craft services, bro. We needed craft services out there today. I was hungry as shit.
Ain't no bullshit. Shout out, hey, and also we're gonna do a little cheap plug real quick since you said that. any of you young catering companies or young ladies that likes to cook a little bit and want to be a part of the craft service table, we
Yeah, we
shooting
put
every
together a craft
Sundays.
team. Yeah,
We
we put
starting to shoot
together.
every Sundays at about from like 10 to like 4 or 5
Yeah,
o'clock in the afternoon. You
we
can
gotta
bring us
put
some
a
turkey
craft
and
services
cheese
team together.
sandwiches, some fruit and something
Man,
like
baked
that.
chicken. Bring some plates for me. I'm
We
the
good.
eater.
You know what I'm saying? We really appreciate y'all because it takes a village. It takes a village
That
and it
shit
takes
do.
a team. So y'all ladies
That
out
shit
there, if
do.
y'all want, you know what I'm saying, bring some food to the
We
sketch
are
comp.
starving artists.
Yeah,
Literally, we'll
literally,
eat that
right,
shit.
right, right. If y'all want to bring something to the set, we'll definitely welcome y'all. We
If
have
you
y'all
cook
everything
that shit
fried
on
up.
Saturday night, we'll eat your leftovers on
Yeah, no
Sunday. I don't
bullshit.
know. Bring that
No
shit. We,
bullshit. Make sure you look
we,
out for us, man.
nah,
But
for real though.
that's the good part about it though. Like I said,
Yeah.
this sitting back here and me laughing and joking and it's good to I hate to say it like this, but it's good to finally be free of our kids are pretty much older now, so they can
Mm-hmm.
pretty much fend for themselves. We don't have to necessarily break our
Moment.
backs
Be
as the
there
ways
every
we did
moment.
when they were younger and they were a little, you know what I'm saying? Now we got a little more freedom, and it's good to be able to, like we say now, can live our dreams with so much
Mm.
freedom now. You know what I'm saying? We've always talked about, we can't wait to quit our jobs. I can't wait to do this. I can't wait until we're able to do this and be able to travel with no restrictions and take our
Mm-hmm.
comedy here and take the podcast there. Now it's like
It's
after
moving.
today and we did what we did, bro. It feels good to be able to do that now. You know what I'm saying? And really have like some motivation to go out here and do something like that, bro. And that's why I try to push a lot of people to go out to just fucking try that shit, bro. It's
Do something.
do something, yo. Just
Okay,
try the
yeah.
motherfucker.
Whatever you want to try in life, just make sure it's safe and you ain't hurting nobody else. But try that shit. Try that shit.
Yeah,
I don't tell Rob don't jump out of plane. I
yeah.
never said Rob don't skydive. I just
Hmm.
told Rob I'm not skydiving with his ass.
Yeah,
It's a
no
big
bullshit.
difference. I
No
will watch him.
bullshit.
Look at my
Hmm.
nigga coming on. Now he's a skydiving motherfucker on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
first
all
time.
day.
Bad boy.
All
Bad
day.
boy. 10 out of 10.
It takes
Coffee.
one. It takes one. That's all it takes is that one. I ain't got
Have
no
fun.
problem
I
with
would
it.
salute you, bruh. But I don't give a fuck. If I won't run with no bulls with you, I won't do none of that shit. We can race cars. I can't wait till we go down Buzz Creek with the motherfucking old schools. I'm gonna bust
Shout
your
out.
ass with the Challenger
Shout
or
out.
break out that motherfucking 455 on your ass. Oh,
That's
we
all
got
right.
some shit.
That's all
We
right.
gonna have some fun.
I come out with the Camaro with the 454 big block in that jungle or 820 big block in that bitch and
Yeah,
run your ass down.
everything I got had 455 on that
Yeah. Put
motherfucking
that
folks.
blue,
And
put that blue bottle on the
put
side of
that
that junk,
blue
that
bottle
funny
on that
gas in there.
motherfucking kit. Hit
Yes,
that
sir.
kit.
Yes,
Give me some
sir.
goggles.
Turn that nitrous gas on. I had that junk coasting down the daggone quarter mile, bro.
Hey
Don't get me talking
man.
about cars now.
Nah, so we gonna have a definitely go, man. We gonna pop up with some car shows. Oh, we had an eventful
Oh
day
yeah,
and seen some
yeah,
sexy joints today,
yeah. There
Rob.
was some cars out there
Man,
today. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what I do want because they
Mhm.
some great cars, some great engines. If I come across another Chrysler, I had a 300 before. I
Okay.
like to dress it up like that pink and purple ones that we seen
Oh, you
earlier
saw that.
today. Put them on some
Okay.
feet, just to
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
around with it. But I want to make a couple of Lord, just play cars for some car shows in the city. DC has always been a
yeah, yeah.
DC, Maryland, and Virginia has always been a nice car show city. And put people got some joints in the cut, especially when the weather break. We was the
Mhm.
the candy robber city with the Crown Vics back in the day,
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
to potato chips, sodas, and
yeah.
we was
Newport.
advertised. Man, niggas should have been getting checks
Yeah.
from the corporate
Hawaiian Punch.
companies. How they
Yeah,
was doing them raggedy ass $1,000 bubbles, putting them good
yeah.
paint jobs
No
on them.
bullshit.
But we need to bring those back though, because those was some of the good times in the 2000s, the good moments with creativity again. Like I said,
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
love to see an old school smoking roasters joint coming down the motherfucking street, bro, on
In time.
a
In time.
67 caddy on the
Yeah.
hood and on the back. Come on, bro.
Yes, sir.
And so
And we want the
it's
people
just
to subscribe to the YouTube page so y'all can see that when it's time to jump off. So make sure
they
y'all
gonna
go
be on
to
it.
These Smoking Roaches podcast on YouTube and hit that subscribe button. I keep telling y'all, when we get to 300 subscribers, we're going to start giving away free merch. So
Look
make
what
sure
we
y'all get
got.
your
Yeah.
asses out there. Make sure y'all get your asses out there because we're going to be doing car shows. We're going to be doing community events. We're going to do some, we're going to have our own pop-up shows. We're going to have some comedy events. As a
The
matter of fact, my
basketball
goal is
tournaments.
my goal is we're gonna host Skunk Fest in 2027. So make sure y'all tune into the Smoking Roaches podcast, man, so they can see all this good stuff, man.
Here we
And stay
go.
up to date with everything and all the new episodes, man. That's what goddamn show, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
man.
got to flex my hat. My
Oh
bad,
yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. At least we still got some time. This one of
Oh yeah.
our new merch hats. You know, we've been plugging it for the last couple of weeks. You know, make sure y'all get out here and help push the
Dun, dun,
brand.
dun.
300.
Yes,
We
sir.
asked for 300. You get one of these, one of them.
Get
We
one
got a
of
couple more
these.
different styles.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out the Ant was out in the streets down at Fort
Oh man,
Lauderdale
yeah.
yesterday, banging out merch, bringing the
Right,
shirts. They
right,
getting
right,
hot off
right.
the presses. We getting different colors, different styles. You know, he
Mm-hmm.
went out. He our biggest creative force behind us right now with Barnes Landia. So shout out to Ant to keep the
Right.
ideas fresh. But man, shout out to it, y'all. It's
Yeah.
looking
Make
beautiful.
sure.
Shout out to everybody that been supporting us our day ones. The Smoking Rose has been going on 6 years. But the day ones when me and Rob was pressing up the
No doubt.
shirts, these are still the
No doubt.
original shirts, still black color. We done washed them 100 times.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't
Mm-hmm.
lost no color. It's nothing shaded. We ain't faded. So, you know, where we are now, where we've really grown is where we need really people to jump on now. From the day ones to still riding with us. Trust me, the merch is gonna be heavy for everybody. It's not
Mm-hmm.
gonna be hard to access. We're not gonna be killing you on the prices because one thing we want to get out there and have it reach the community.
Follow the movement.
We have a female brand. We
Yeah.
coming for the ladies first. We got
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
models lined
Yeah.
up, man. Shout out to 420 and the beautiful ladies that we got
Yeah.
lined up. That's really about to help the brand push. So,
Shout
you
out to
know,
Unknown Design. They're gonna be doing some modeling of the merch and stuff pretty
man,
soon.
next year we
SRP
gonna have
Premium.
baby clothes. We gonna be
Yeah.
pressing up
Yeah.
onesies in the
Yeah.
second.
We just want
Dog
y'all to follow the
clothes.
community, man, because we gotta say we got a lot in store for you guys, and we are both creative comedians. You know what I'm saying? We really want to give y'all something away from the
Yeah.
norm. You know what I'm saying? Away from the Hollywood scene, away from the celebrity bullshit. We actually want to give y'all something, and we want y'all to learn something. And you know what I'm saying? Educate y'all as much as we make y'all laugh, as much as we smoke. We still want to give y'all some good information. You know what I'm saying?
That's all.
Our podcast ain't all about shucking and jiving. We want to hear your story, hear where you from and what you
Yeah.
all about. You know what I'm saying? So that's another good
Mm.
thing about us. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of which, young, what is going on right now in the industry right now, bro? What's popping out here in these streets? Wasn't there a fight or something this weekend or something happened? Oh,
Oh
I
yeah,
know
I'll get
what it
into a
was.
boxing.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, hold on one second before you go into
go ahead,
that, bro. Did you
go
hear
ahead.
about the cuz that was down on the George Washington Bridge in Washington D.C.?
Another one. I
Oh
seen
my
this dumb
God,
ass.
bro!
What he had a
Yeah,
flag? I just seen
yeah.
a clip of it. I don't know about the backstory. Now tell me about the backstory
Nah, he
though.
was out there protesting Trump for the Iranian and all the wars and all that kind of stuff out that joint. So right there by the baseball field, down by the
Yeah, I seen
water,
where it was at on the new
and
bridges.
yeah, one of the new
Yeah,
bridges one of the DC landmarks. This dude actually climbed up this bridge over top of the water. You know what I'm saying? The
yeah.
Frederick Douglass Bridge. If
He
you
the
want to Google
sucking
that,
dumb ass. Somebody did it
set up
last year
that
too.
drink, climbed up that motherfucker. This nigga had a tent. This nigga had rain gear. He had
Loaded.
everything. He threw this big ass giant like
The
rest
black
in peace
little strip.
cloth
Okay,
hanging down the
I
joint.
saw that. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
supposed
saw.
to been protesting against the Iranian war and Trump and all that kind of stuff,
Give
bro.
his
So
ass 30 years. Call him
right,
Big Terry.
no bullshit. I was like, why didn't you just get a motherfucking back sniper and just pluck that bama off? But they shot the whole belt. I mean, they shot the whole bridge
They
down and
always
everything for that
do. It
joint,
was a
man.
dumbass did it. I want to say last year, or couple summers ago, couple springs ago.
I think it was the
Man,
same dude. Because they've been
if it's the
because somebody was
if it's
telling
the
me he
same
did it like
nigga,
four, yeah, he did it like 4 different times. They
okay,
might
it's
be
the
doing it
same
again like
nigga.
in
Yeah,
this area.
he a bad motherfucker. Then that's all right.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
that might, like I said, y'all height define motherfuckers. You him, skydiving Jimmy, and bridge walking Tommy. All y'all motherfuckers can go in the same plane together and skydive together. I'm gonna
But you
say,
know
look
what's
at
crazy?
Bridge walking and
You know what's
Rob and
crazy
them.
though about
Yeah,
the whole thing when I was saying that I wish they would just shoot him off the bridge or whatever the case is.
yeah.
DC, by it being such a political place, there can be really no harsh scandal coming out of DC, like either sports or news, because we're the nation's capital. If you notice, all of our sports team, when there's been really been any scandals as far as like sports or entertainment,
Yeah, they
aside
keep all
from
that shit under wraps
Monica
in DC.
Lewinsky. Everything else, it's been
Yeah.
straightforward. There's been no
If you
headaches. But
find out,
every other place, they'd have shot that
yeah,
motherfucker off that bridge so fast,
yeah.
bro.
Now, if they one thing about DC, they always got to keep DC looking on an even kill, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So like with them
Mm-hmm.
files and shit and all that shit coming out, that's why they say it looked like celebrities and millionaires overseas. Everything went away
Mm-hmm.
from point to DC and the shit we really got going on down here. But the
Yeah.
only thing I can tell people, if you know, you know. If you don't know, pay a little more fucking attention on what's going on
Right in your
around you
face. Right in
because
your
it's not
motherfucking
that fucking
face.
sweet. Ask
Yep.
yourself why anything with media that comes to Washington D.C. It's got to be downtown. You will never really get the
Mm-hmm.
soul and the in-depth part of
Mm-hmm.
Washington D.C. unless it's something negative. Somebody
Yep.
doing a documentary and that's rare on
Yep.
something positive, or like you say, the fucking news, bro. You
Yep.
not gonna get it.
Yep.
It's so. But we have community activities going down every day. We got you name it. We have things going down, and it's self sufficient. It's sustained by the community. These churches, it's still some churches, it's still some schools, it's still some family oriented
Daddy
in it.
grace.
Yeah, family oriented community centers and parents that still get out here and put things together. Family days, cookouts, and everything. So just
Absolutely
because
right.
we don't have George Avenue Day no more and Unifest and Caribbean Day those days no more, it's places and times people get together. We do have Chuck Brown Day.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to one day we have Backyard Day or Red Essence
Yeah.
Day
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it really need to tap into the go-go bands having their own day. If you want to
Mm-hmm.
say that we need a little Benny Day. We've lost some good people. Polo, where you have all the bounce beats come out and just let them all get it out so the whole world can hear
Yeah.
every bounce beat song, get the best of the best out there. But
Yeah. Yeah.
one thing about our city, we have too much to offer to be unheard for so long, bro. I'm
Yeah.
tired
We
of
have
people
been.
coming here. So one
Yeah,
thing I
man.
told you, Rob, my dedication through our podcast, through our outreach programs with Bands Land here, and anybody else we connect with from since we've been rolling, y'all
Yep.
gonna hear where we're from. We're from the nation's
Exactly.
capital, Washington, D.C.,
Northeast
southeast,
and
uptown
northwest.
right there,
Yeah.
northeast, little bit of
Northwest.
southwest I can vouch for that I know,
Yeah.
but I know my city. I know the surrounding areas, PG County, Montgomery
Mm-hmm.
County, little bit of VA that I do know.
And the
I
thing about our
know
city that people tend to look over sometimes, bro, is that we don't come out here and got no beef with nobody, bro, unless you come in here and act crazy, yeah. And that seems like that's the way a lot of neighborhoods is, bro. As
nah,
long
we
as you
we
come in
we'll
that
start
joint,
some shit.
long as you come in that drink and chill out and relax and do your thing, you know
Rob,
what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna agree with that.
You ain't gonna
DC,
agree with
we petty. We'll start some shit, but it's on energy. We one of
yeah, that's what I'm
those
saying. You
cities.
gotta if you
If
come in
we
that drunk and chill and be you, we ain't got no problems. But if you come in there acting up,
that's one thing
that's
about it.
when we
If
gonna
we
jump on you.
if you come acting up or you coming like a bam, or if we think you sweet for it, if you just looking too lollipop sweet for it,
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker, we one of those cities. They just gonna get you.
Mm-hmm.
Philly, New Orleans,
Yeah,
man, Houston,
Mississippi,
Brooklyn, LA.
Mississippi.
It's just they see you coming off the airport, getting off the train, getting out of the Uber. They smell it on you. So it's
Yeah.
just like, to be honest, you can be you, but know who you are and know where the fuck you at and what's
Yeah.
going on. I always tell people, stay a fucking wet. Stay the
Yeah.
fuck. Man, I done been 5 seconds away from so much bullshit where it's damn near like Angela Bassett with the fire going in the background and
Mhm.
she just walking away. I done seen so
Mhm.
much shit and been 5 seconds away from so much shit in life.
Right.
It's all in how
Right.
you carry yourself, bro. You
Mhm.
motherfuckers better keep your eyes open, stay your ass out that phone, pay attention,
Mhm.
pan the wherever you at, check your motherfucking six a
Watch
couple
your
times
surroundings.
when you're
Yeah.
moving around because shit does happen. I
Yeah.
mean, you cannot help how shit happens. Just
Mhm.
try not to be a victim. I can't say be Superman. I can't say think you can predict things are happening, but understand how you can move. That's why I always tell people, stay out the way.
Yeah.
You can go
Anything.
anywhere you want,
Yeah.
Don't try to be the centerpiece when you
Yeah.
get there.
Yeah.
Or
Don't be
motherfuckers will make an example of you.
don't be lying just because you think you're from a certain place that you can beat everybody else in the world. Because, like you said, we
New
about
York,
to talk about boxing. Even the motherfuckers from the suburbs and from the suburbs will kick your motherfucking ass. And you can be
motherfucking
all the hood you
ass.
claim you be. So watch yourself when you go out here, yeah. But what fight you talking about? What's going on this weekend? You was great
Oh
talking about
man,
boxing before I added that.
it was two big fights this week, man. Shout out to Japanese boxing. Nagoya
Japanese
anyway.
boxing? That's what you
Yeah,
said?
you know, yeah, Japanese boxing. You know, it's a
Oh.
part of it's the small guys, them the real small niggas.
Mhm.
So the two top champions, Naoya anyway, and Nakatani went head to head. That was a Orthodox versus Southpaw. Anybody know?
This nigga know the
Pound for
names and
pound list.
everything, bro.
Man,
God
because
damn,
I'm
you
a
a
diehard
motherfucking dedicated
boxing
night.
fan. Man, don't worry about it. I used to could do this
God
for
damn.
football, but football got a little too zesty for me. So,
Right.
man, I went back to my first love, boxing. But shout out to these two young brothers, man. They made history. Undisputed another weight class. I want to say bantam. They do bantamweight. They'd come back to me, but they banged it out. They really showed their skills for being two of the top boxers. One thing when you get the smaller guys, you get
Mhm.
real boxing. You can see the
Mhm.
skills, the slips, the rolls, the blocks, the punches, they
Mhm.
action, but it's constant action. And
Right.
then
Right.
it's IQ. So these are two high IQ guys, real thinkers. They wasn't going to attack each other just off the break. So you could really see some good, clean boxing with these guys last night. And
Right. That's good.
anyway, came out on top. You know, he the blonde head little Asian dude moving around like Pacquiao. He always on the internet. So people, if you don't know him, you'll see him. He put in some
Okay.
great work against my man Nakatani. I had some little hope for Nakatani because he's a southpaw, and I'm a southpaw too. So shout out to all the southpaws in the world
That's what's
doing their
up.
thing. And that was a great fight, man. I got up this morning, I got a chance to watch it, but when I got in here last night from Baltimore, I got a chance to definitely click in and check my man David Benavidez fight. Shout out to David Benavidez and his big clash. He moved up to cruiserweight, 200
Okay.
pounds, man,
Okay.
coming from 175. He done unified belts at
Yeah,
one side. Oh,
I don't know about
no,
none of that shit, bro. I don't know about
don't
none
worry
of them
about it.
people that you talking about. I'm just sitting here
Guess
like
what?
listening, like, all right, if you
The
say
the
so.
people that's listening to
Yeah,
that know, and if you don't
that's
know,
good.
you find out by me telling you.
That's
But
good. You
man,
watch but
David Benavidez is one of the guys. You know who Canelo is, though.
yeah,
He
yeah,
one of the
yeah.
young guys that Canelo ducked. He went ahead
Okay.
and fought Bud Crawford and wouldn't fight the Mexican Monster. So
Okay.
Mike Tyson really coined the guy the name Mexican Monster. Knew the dude was vicious, and he one of them big
Okay. That's
Mexicans
what's
that
up.
can throw punches. And the guy he fought and made it a great fight. It was like a David and Goliath. He came in a
Okay.
shorter, smaller fighter, but the guy,
Mhm.
him and the guy had history. And you know, he when he was young, he helped train the guy for some title fights, and
Yeah,
well, he
who
was
ended up
ready
winning?
for the dude.
Who won?
David Benavidez stopped him in the
Okay.
6th round,
That's
man. He
good.
hit him in
Okay.
the eye, left a motherfucking plum on his eye, closed that bitch
Yeah.
up. He
Yeah.
dropped him in the 4th with a straight shot, but
That's
David
good.
Benavidez is a
Mhm.
fighter to watch, ladies and gentlemen. If any boxing
Okay.
fans out there, go watch it. Just click on the highlights and you'll see
Mhm.
that he's really one of those faces I love to see this guy keep pushing it and
That's
getting
dope.
through,
You you
outside being a black fighter. He
mhm.
a Mexican fighter. So,
Okay.
with me, I treat everything. It ain't no color lines, but to see
Right.
him to
Right.
be
Right. You did you watch any the basketball this week?
don't do the zesty
You don't do
basketball, bro.
basketball either? Yeah.
You
I was
talk
just
you talk basketballs,
no,
bro.
the only
You know.
reason why I wanted to mention it because I was like some of the number one teams is like bumped out of the joint, like
Yeah,
Boston is
I'm
out
not
of that joint.
surprised. I'm not surprised.
New York getting kind of far in that joint finally this year. The
Okay.
Lakers and OKC gonna go at it this year, bro. That's supposed to be
Okay.
a good game because OKC was the ones that won it last year or whatever.
Yeah,
So
I know that part. Yeah,
OKC
them
and the
youngest versus
Lakers, and
Lakers not getting past them youngest.
I don't think so either,
OKC
bro.
might win it again, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Did
I
Steph
think
did Steph still in it? Or they sent his ass home?
I think they still in it, I believe so. I
Okay,
ain't got
shout out
into
to
the
Steph.
details, but it was just one of those certain games. I was just like, God
Yeah.
damn, I can't believe that.
Yeah, and
But
I heard they went off Friday night.
yeah,
I
yeah.
listen here and there with a guy click past the little joints on here
I
and there,
glance
but
at it. Like I
you know,
said, I just wanted to talk about those specific
nah, kick
games,
it
bro, because
in. Yeah, nah,
it was
that's dope.
surprising to see that like the Boston and Lakers might not finally be in the playoffs or in the championship, and the past few years, they got 16 and 12 rings. So this is one of those times like, yeah, neither one of them are gonna be. Their little dynasty is kind of up now. You know what I'm saying? So
I
that's
mean,
all I wanted to say about that.
Watching basketball nowadays is
And the
just
football draft.
and football is just not as
It's not.
exciting to me. And I
It's not.
guess I grew out of the generations.
The
Only
excitement
thing that's
of
forcing me to really love boxing because boxing is a scientific sport that nigga, if you don't know what you're doing in there, you're gonna get your ass whooped. It ain't no catching no ball, you getting tackled and
start over
touchdown and
again.
let me
Right.
shoot the 3 at the clock to win the game and ain't nothing.
Mhm.
The rules is simple. When this motherfucking bell ring and you ain't protecting yourself at all times and you don't know what to do and you can't reset and get back to your jab in case you in trouble, your ass is supposed to be dog meat like
Yes.
David Benavidez put that nigga down yesterday. That big motherfucker was beating on David. He just kept lining his ass up. He kept moving it and setting his ass up. He one of them big fast hand motherfuckers too.
Right.
He a big dude, but he swing like Sugar Ray Leonard. And man, he was wearing that big. Yeah, he was wearing that big motherfucking down, bro. I like that when the little guy beat the big guy. So
live stories are always good, bro.
yeah. So but shout out to all of the sports, man. I ain't gonna shit on them like I don't like. I play basketball. I play football. I shout out to the young guys that is their generation. Things change, go and make your millions of dollars. Don't let it make you. Don't try not to sell out if you can't. Don't put on no dresses at no Diddy parties when he come home.
And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no.
I'm always find a place to bring that drink in here.
Hey, you got to. Hey, homie. That's all I can say, Snoop. And don't let LeBron James come to your team next year. Whatever you do, whoever you are.
Let that nigga retire now. I'm tired of saying that nigga.
He won't. He gonna buy his way back into the NBA. He was saying that.
His little nappy-headed off-breed out there, joint, faking like he doing something. So what can you say, bro? It is what it is. I ain't hate that nigga, but fuck
ain't your nappy-head little off-breed out there running track somewhere?
I ain't never run track before, niggas. I ain't nothing like mine. We two different lines of the story.
Two different. Say you took two different roads.
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
My son is an expert at giving CPR, so I'm just all right. I'm good at it. I tried.
Right. Whatever works for them.
Yeah. Whatever, Slim, man. So.
But my friend, as always, young blood, we have smoked it down to the roads. Down to another one, man. Very productive day. We did some content creating. We came back and did the podcast, bro. We was out of town this weekend.
Shout out to Baltimore, yeah.
Out of town.
We keep calling Baltimore out of town. We gonna call it out of town. So it's basically out of town, but we made the connection that we needed to do. We bought DC and we trying to bring. We are ain't no trying in it. We are. On fast approachingly bringing DC and Baltimore back together. Baltimore, Maryland. They are Maryland. Those Meezies. Those Baltimore Meezies. We got 11, so we ain't gonna forget about y'all, man. Y'all right on the border. And we gonna make these connections strong. So shout out to everybody that tapped in, that's coming in through and showing the Smoking Roses podcast love. And you can follow me at Cody the Comedian on Instagram, Professional Hitman 100 on Instagram. Coley the Comic on TikTok. Definitely catch me on Smoking Roses platforms all over everywhere. And Google us. Please Google me. Google the show.
Yes, sir. And of course, I am your great friend, Robert Couffet. And I really appreciate y'all, man, for checking us out for another episode of the Smoking Roaches podcast. You can also find me on Instagram, Rob_Coffee, on TikTok, Rob Coffee, Smoking Roaches podcast on all other platforms. And like my co-host said, you can Google us and find us everywhere on all social platforms that you can ever think about, bro.
G's.
And as we always say, man, we appreciate y'all for coming through. We smoke good because we grow good.
Grow good.
Hey, man, what you smoking down to the road?
To the road. Yeah, convo get lit. Don't guess you can't miss. So high you in bliss. Hey, you ain't know how we go. Coughing, go, we in the spot. Smoking roaches in the building, and you got to keep it hash round. Catch us live on YouTube and the Spotify. Beat the block. Numbers going up, we in the game, so it ain't no stop. Club is smoking roaches, so you